Hello you guys, this is going to be your daily guidance reading for February the 19th, 2018. So this will be for the collective energies, overall energies, and this is for whomever is meant to resonate with. So I'm going to use my major arcana card. So the deck exactly that I'm using, it's the Color Your Tarot. So it only includes the 22 major arcana cards. So I colored these myself. So I'm just going to use this deck for our overall spread. You know, try something a little bit different. So let's go ahead and tune into the energies, you guys. Keep in mind, this is a general energy reading. So if it's not resonating with you or doesn't resonate, don't take it personally. It's just not the message for you. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me or a quick mini reading with me, one question, maybe quick questions, you guys can hit me up on my Instantgo app for quick mini readings there. Also, you guys can check out my website, waluchildreadings.com, for more in-depth and full readings. Also, you guys can follow me on social media if you would like. So please be sure to check out the description box as well. My contact information, how to obtain a reading with me, the time frame, and things like that before purchasing a reading. Thank you. All right. So let's see what the overall energies are. What do we have? Sorry. All right. What do we have going on here? Divine Spirit, ask for His guidance, truth, and clarity for the collective energies for Monday, February the 19th, 2019. Okay, first card out, the Chariot, the Temperance, the Emperor, the Hierophant, a lot of powerful energies, the Will, and the Devil. So, have a lot of powerful cards with the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. Also some divine energies with the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. So overall is the Chariot. Okay. So I feel like this is a matter of deciding upon a path, making a decision about how you want to lead your life. This can include the consideration of others. Maybe you are considering another person or others, or you need to consider another person or others as far as where you are leading your life. You know, what is your goal? You know, I feel like this is something very important with it being the 7th major arcana card. Number 7 is God's number. It represents the crown chakra. You know, it could represent power, caution, warning. So I feel like whatever this is you might have to take others into consideration, or you are taking others into consideration as far as the path that you are on, the importance of it. You know, if this is an ambitious goal, maybe you have to think about not only how is this going to serve me, but how is this going to serve others in my life, or you know, if this is a powerful life decision, how is this going to affect my family? Or, you know, this could be about traveling. You know, this could be about splitting up your children from their father for some of you. Or if you are a father, you might have to leave your children behind. This could be in relations to travel or a move, which may be long term for some of you. Maybe it's leaving your family, period, and you have to really think about that. You know, it could be anything from moving for a job, moving for love, moving for, you know, a spiritual quest. Some of you, this could be leaving for the army. You know, he looks like he's suited and he's armored up. So, it could very well be leaving, you know, for the greater good of humanity in some sense, you know, for some of you. With the Temperance card, the challenge, I feel, is being at odds in some way, maybe within yourself, or being at odds with others. Because again, I really do feel like either you are taking into consideration of others and what they feel and what they might think. Or Spirit's telling you to do that. And it could also be that maybe you're not seeing how this is all going to work out or play out in your favor, for where, you know, the highest good and greatest good for everybody will be taken care of. Maybe right now you're a little stressed out by it and you're kind of indecisive and you're not sure which path to take or what to do. You know, if it's not about the consideration of others or another person, it could simply be a battle between, you know, two different forces within you. You know, this aspect of me wants to do this and this other aspect of me wants this or wants to do that. So it could be a matter of just confusion within yourself, trying to figure out where you want to go. And Divine Spirit is working behind the scenes, or you have, you know, some divine assistance and angelic, you know, help, if you even believe in that, or it could just be the forces of the universe that's actually working behind the scenes for you, and if others are involved. So you have the Emperor as your suggested approach to the situation. So in order to approach the situation, it's like you're going to have to put yourself in the driver's seat. You're going to have to, because it's like you're kind of putting yourself here as the one of the other forces, rather than you being the driver of the chariot. You're kind of putting yourself in that position and then comparing yourself to some other aspect, or the what ifs, or the past you, or some other thoughts or feelings you have, you know, another part of your psyche, or it could be another person or just other people in general. But Spirit is saying that you're in the driver's seat. You're in the higher position here to make a decision. It could also be to allow your higher self or higher power to drive this for you. But I really feel like this is your energy, you know, whether you're male or female. You have to take the position of the Emperor. And whatever it is, you have to trust that you know what you're doing, and you know what's right, and you know what's best for you, and possibly you know what's best for others, especially if there's children involved. You know, you have to put yourself in that position, like, I know what's best. You know, I'm doing the right thing, or at least I feel like I'm doing the right thing. It's coming from a place of, you know, true guidance. It's coming from a place of true concern and, you know, protective energy, you know. So I feel like it's not that you're coming from a place of imbalance. It might feel that way, but I don't feel like it is, or it's just a matter of adjusting and figuring out what is going to work best for you in the higher favor of yourself first, within taking the consideration of others, but trusting that you know what you're doing and you're in control of this situation. So with the Hierophant as your focus, where Spirit's suggesting you place your focus is, again, you know, you have to stand for what you believe in or what you know is right for you. You know, as the Hierophant, it's the Tauran energy. The Taurus is, yeah, we can be kind of stubborn sometimes, but at the same time, we do stand in our beliefs. Very, very difficult for us to kind of fall back on our truths. But I feel like in a way to do it without being stubborn is trusting in it's almost, you have to have that element of faith and belief as well. That if you can't really believe all within yourself, and again, you have, you know, some other energies involved. Again, it's like you have to take a step back, almost like in a third person energy, you know, and you could be this third party energy watching two different aspects of yourself, or considering two different aspects of something or others, and kind of taking a step back and saying, okay, so how is this going to work? How is this going to work for me? How is this going to work for them or everybody else? Or, okay, why do I feel this way? Or why am I thinking that way? You know, whatever, you need to take a step back and look at it. But it's also, you have to have that element of faith too with this. The Wheel of Fortune as the conclusion, at the end of the day, everything is all divinely in order. You have these different characters. You know, these could be your angels, your spiritual team, your angel guides. They all have that same book. They all have the story. They're all on the same page, the same chapter. So it's like you have different energies working and conspiring in your favor for whatever this is that you're dealing with. Everything has already been written, believe it or not. So it's kind of like they're making sure that everything goes according to plan. So in other words, I feel like no matter what, you can't mess this up. Okay? So I'm seeing Taurus energy and Leo energy involved. Maybe even Pisces energy, Cancer energy I'm getting. So could even be Sagittarian energy. But I feel like for some of you out there, if that resonates, you know, this could be speaking to you, or these could be some of the signs that are involved, or, you know, the element of those signs. It could be in relations to work, you know, it could be in relations to, you know, family. It could be in relations to travel. It can be in relation to some sort of study, or simply just leading your own life, or it could be egos are involved. Some of you guys are in fear. You're afraid to break free of something, and it could be in relations to another person. You don't want to make the wrong decisions. You don't want to take the wrong path. You might be afraid to release and let go of something or someone for the sake of this energy. So whatever resonates with you, okay? So I am going to move on to the love energies. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, or Of the Heart, by John Holland. So, Divine Spirit, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity when it comes to love, partnerships, relationships, matters of the heart for Monday, February the 19th, 2018. Thank you. What is the energies that's around? Okay, so you have solar plexus chakra. Simply love, Six of Cups energy. Master, sorry. So which is the Devil card. The Heart chakra. And change your focus, which is the Five of Cups. And Six of Giving and Receiving. Six of Pentacles energy. So got a lot of green. Like every card except the solar plexus chakra. So in the Six of Cups energy, and the Devil, the Heart chakra, the Five of Cups, all surrounding the matters of love. So you have the solar plexus chakra as the overall energy. So in some instance, you've lost your power in a situation when it comes to love and relationships, or as it comes to something in the matters of the heart. Somewhere you've lost your willpower, your strength to move forward or to move on, to let go or to trust yourself, to believe in yourself. It could also be loss of creativity, or feeling that the confidence, lacking confidence in your ability to manifest or to make decisions for yourself. It could be so many different factors. But in short, I feel like with Six of Cups, simply love, in your challenged position, it's in relations to your past that you lost this confidence within yourself, or the inner strength, or the willpower to do, or to believe in something, or your ability to create or lead your own life in some sense when it comes to something specific in the matters of the heart. Maybe your relationships overall, or a specific one, or even within yourself. And if it's not as far as childhood, which it could be, a lot of us have a lot of childhood wounds or trauma, or programming from our childhood that shapes our relationships now, our friendships, our interactions with people, period, how we socialize, how we see the world, how we see love and relationships, romantic ones. All of that, starts off at childhood, based upon our parents, based upon our environment, based upon, society, things that we've been taught, as far as what we read in children's books, what we're taught in school, what we see in our home, what we see on TV. It goes into all of that, So it could be as far as that, and it could also be a past situation that, you know, you have to consider all of that programming or all of the history of that past and how it's affecting you now. You know, whether that's helpful or whether it's hindering, you know, or it was hindering to you, whether that was detrimental teaching, programming, or whether it was actually beneficial to you. Take into consideration of both. Take and leave what works for you and what does not work for you, and what hasn't been serving you and what has been serving you. You know, maybe your father instilled beliefs that, you know, you deserve the best treatment and don't ever let anyone disrespect you, or don't ever let anyone make you feel invaluable or not invaluable. Don't allow anyone to make you feel unworthy or as if you're not valuable. You know, so that's a good value. That's something to keep in your relationships, right? You know, maybe in your maybe a mother figure or your father, someone wasn't always in the home. Maybe there was a lot of cheating. Maybe there was abuse. Maybe a parent always made you feel like you weren't good enough. So you carry that in your relationship. So whatever it is, you know, take the good and the bad and look at those things, because in some way it's affecting your inner power, your inner strength. Or maybe you had an ex that made you feel like you weren't good enough to have what you want. Or maybe you felt like, I can't trust myself in what I'm attracting or creating because I keep attracting the same type of people, you know, friends that backstab me, or partners that have cheated on me or have beat me or whatever, people that just constantly disrespect you. Whatever it is, it's like you have to figure out what kind of took away your power, or something in your past where you felt empowered or inspired, or you felt alive, because maybe you've lost yourself along the way somehow, you know? So the history of your past is very much important. It's enlightening, and it's got the solar energy in the back. So not only is it illuminating, but it's empowering. It's meant to empower you. It's meant to show you your evolution as well, you know, regardless if the past memories are painful, or there's some things that you remember that you would like to bring back. You know, I wish I could bring back that past me that was alive, that was outgoing, that, you know, wasn't afraid to get to know people. You know, maybe somewhere down the line you have trust issues because something that happened to you. Whatever the case may be, it's like take those into consideration. And your approach is the Master, which is the Devil card. It's got both the heart chakra and solar energy, solar plexus energy in it. Got the green and the yellow, you know, aura there. So his heart is on lockdown, and it's like this hardened heart. It's like a rock or a wooden heart. So somewhere over time, you've kind of blocked your heart, or someone around you. But again, it's like you've lost your ability to trust yourself, or believe in yourself, or believe in love maybe, or just trust people. But essentially, you know, when we don't trust others, it's because we don't really trust ourselves to make the right decisions anymore. So I feel like the solar plexus and the heart chakra are focused because those might be the chakras that need more attention. They're right next to each other too. So I feel like it's empowering, and it's going to help you free yourself of the fear of love, or fear of something or history repeating itself, or afraid that, you know, the past that you had that it seemed right and it seemed to inspire you is now gone. Whatever that was that you might have lost in the past that once inspired you or made you happy, or the person you were that you miss back then. Allow your experiences to free you and liberate you, and not be validated by your past so much. You know, it shaped you, but in the same instance, it's also meant to teach you about what it is that you want to instill or move forward with, or how you want to relive, how you want to reprogram your life, how you want to lead your life from now on. But it doesn't necessarily validate who you are in the present moment. You know, everything is based off of your present moving forward. You know, you shape your reality based upon who you are now, not who you were back then or what happened to you. It's only because we allow that, or, you know, the good things in the past, we've kind of lost that. So whether we want to bring that back, create that, add to it, you know, that's up to you. It's your free will. But as far as this, the energy, the master, it's kind of like you've allowed your fears, whatever the devil represents for you, it's kind of like you've allowed that energy. I don't want to say an entity because the devil card is an energy. It's not really representing an entity. It could be the energy of someone who embodies toxic energy, harmful, lower base energies. It could be aspects of us that carry that energy. But it's like, are we going to let that aspect of us or that person or that energy dictate our lives and keep us caged off and closed off and in fear, distrusting, whatever? Or are we going to allow ourselves to be the master? It's like, it's in the same position as the emperor in the other spread. So it's like we are the dictator of our own lives. We're the emperor of our own story. So it's up to us how we want to run our shit, how we want to run our empire. No one can dictate that for us. Not even the most beautiful person, friend, family member, lover in the world. They can never dictate your happiness. It's only what we allow. They can add to your happiness, but at the end of the day, it's like, do they really control how I feel? My sadness or my happiness? That's another take on it as well. The heart chakra as your focus, it's like, I feel Spirit's telling you that you need to focus on something in the matters of the heart. What do you feel? Where is your heart at right now? What is it that matters to you the most? What is it that has hurt you? Wherever your emotions are, focus on that. Hone in on your heart. How do you feel? Because it's got to be some sort of breakthrough there. It's got to be something that you got to tap into, in order to break free of this cage around your heart chakra, this fear around your heart, And usually when we tap into our heart chakra and we feel, sometimes we tap into that emotion that makes us cry or, and that's the part that's the healing aspect of it. So there's never nothing wrong with crying. It's, you have to release that energy. So I feel like it's about focusing on that. And I would even say the solar plexus. So if you guys, are into chakras and you know about them, how to handle that. For others of you, it could be however you feel guided to heal them, whether it's working with crystals, candles, whether it's working with meditation, music, or just meditating on those chakras, the colors, whatever you feel guided to do. These two chakras, I would say, work on. The 5 of Cups is change your focus. This is the conclusion. So it's about changing how you perceive an emotional situation or something in the matters of the heart or a partnership. So it's like, are you going to change your focus from the old story, from, this happened to me and that happened to me and this isn't anymore and I don't know how I'm going to start over, or I'm sad about this, or whatever it may be. It could be a multitude of different energies for everybody. But whatever that energy that causes you to feel sad, sorry for yourself, unworthy, unsure of the future, uncertain about the now, that kind of just strips you of your inner power and your strength and your confidence and that high vibration that trusts and believes that everything is good because all you have is right now. So, where we place our focus and our attention, we're going to manifest more of that. So it could be coming to the conclusion whether or not you're going to change your focus from that old sad story to a bright new future, because it's like this energy is brighter over here. She's changed her focus from her past into her future. She's moving on from that. For others of you, it could be that your changing of your focus is maybe needing to pay attention to a past situation in order to change your story. So it's like you might have to reflect on the past, which I feel like you might have to, or you already are being reminded of it. But if you are going to focus on the past, do it in a way where you take into consideration the good and the bad stories from your past and use them to empower you, to also make comparisons of your growth. how much you've learned, how much you've actually come out of and grown from, you know. Let it empower you and strengthen you to move forward, okay? So giving and receiving is the Six of Pentacles. So it's all about the energy you put out and energy of give and take. So always be mindful of the energy that you're creating based upon where your focus is. You know, that shapes everything. So I hope that that makes sense for whoever that's meant to resonate with. So pick a card with the romance angels. As always, I'm going to use 3 cards. Okay? So I'm going to ask Divine Spirit to tune into the energy of those who are seeking guidance and clarity, who are meant to receive a message from the Romance Angels Oracle, whatever it is that may be on the viewer's mind and hearts. Divine Spirit, I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for them, and that their situation be clarified accurately, honestly, with insight, healing, and clarity. Thank you. Okay, so meditate on which number or numbers that stand out to you. And I'll give you a moment to meditate on whatever it is that you might have on your mind and on your heart. And then we'll go ahead and pull from the deck. Okay. Alright. So, card 1. We're going to focus on card 1. What is the message? It says, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. With express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. So, with this could be the one, it's saying to some of you that you might need to express to a person how you feel, because you never know, this could be the love of your life. Or maybe you need to express and tell that person that you feel like, you know, they're the one, or just how important they are to you. For others of you, you might need to put yourself out there in some sort of way. Be honest, be authentic with yourself. It doesn't have to be a declaration of love. It could just be simply, you know, getting to know someone, or, you know, just being your authentic self, because you never know, you know, how important this person could be in your life, or you never know if this is that person that you've been seeking. So rather than kind of putting yourself in the background and not really putting yourself out there, or it could even be just whenever you meet people, just be your authentic self, be you, express your truth, express your feelings, what's on your mind, you know. Don't be afraid to tell people, you know, what you want in life, what you want in a relationship, out of fear of missing out, because you never know which, you know, who you're going to come across that could be that right person for you. So, however, whichever resonates with you, if it even resonates. So, card 2. You have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves with each other, your bond deepens. Releasing your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. Okay. So, I feel like in order to get to know someone or a specific person, you're going to have to let go of, you know, your past. You're going to have to let go of the past of what your ex did to you, or what your exes have done to you, or just simply just let go of any energy that's hindering you from getting to know a person. You know, you might be letting, you know, some immature aspects of yourself get in the way, or past you, old energy get in the way. It could be, you know, another person that could be in the way for some of you. You know, you're not able to get to know someone because maybe you have some interference or they have some interference. Could be a third-party situation where someone's mother is in the way, or could be a love triangle where there's another woman or another man involved, to where you either need to let go of one person or the other person because it's hindering the connection. It's not allowing you to get to know each other. So maybe, you know, could also be that there was something in the past between you and this person that you guys need to overcome and let go of. You know, what's done is done, and move forward so that your bond can deepen. You know, you have to go further for some of you. Or maybe it's keeping you from meeting new people. Whatever this energy is or person is keeping you from meeting somebody new and getting to know a person. Okay, so card 3, it says passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, give your relationship a chance. So others of you, you know, it could be that your heart is being pulled in a certain direction, and it could be a level of fear. For some of you, you're afraid to give this person a second chance, or you're afraid to give someone the benefit of the doubt and give this new person a chance or a shot. But Spirit's telling you, wherever your heart is leading you and whatever makes you feel happy, joyful, expansive, excited, you know, go towards that energy and give it a shot. Don't shoot down whatever because of a fear, or, you know, a fear of the unknown, or a fear of getting hurt. You know, allow that to come down because you're divinely protected. You see, there's both angel wings and, you know, both cards. So that represents divine protection. And it could also be that whoever this person is was divinely sent to you. So there's really nothing that this person can do that could ruin you. There's really nothing anyone can ever do, even if it's rejection involved, even if this person doesn't end up being our life partner, whether this person down the line might do something that hurts us, it'll never really penetrate us so deeply that, you know, in the past, whereas we might have felt like we couldn't move on, or we were depressed, or we beat ourselves up, it will never penetrate you in that way anymore. Or, you know, these people that are in your life now, or whoever this new person is, or whoever new comes into your life, whether they're romantic partners, whether they're just friends, you know, potential people, these Spirit's not going to allow those with bad intentions to get too close to you. First off, you know, not only are you divinely protected, but you have your discernment from past experiences to guide you now. So you really can't allow someone to get over on you because you know better now. You know, so everyone's intentions that step forth, I feel that get in your area, your energy field, you know, that Spirit allows in your life is not going to be, you know, what you've experienced in the past. They have better intentions than those of the past. You've learned those lessons for a lot of you. You know, this could be another person who's coming back into your life whose intentions are pure. And if you feel that passion, if you feel it, enjoy it for what it is. And don't allow the past to, you know, keep you from it. So that's your reading, you guys. Much love to you guys as always. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, 3-day weekend for some of you. And I will catch you guys soon. Much love. Peace.